Hey guys, Sarah here with GlitchFeed, and I'm here at Supergiant Games with Amir. You guys brought us Bastion, Transistor, and now you're showcasing a new game today on the PAX floor that you announced earlier this week, and it's Pyre. Can you tell us a little bit about this game?
Sure. So Pyre is a party-based RPG from the team that brought you Bastion and Transistor. In it, you lead a group of exiles to freedom through participating in these ancient competitions, and you're journeying across this vast mystical purgatory. So, yeah. Our new thing.
Right, and I got a chance to sit down and play it, and the first thing that really stood out with me is how your guys' narrative works. And in just specifically a lot of text, but you have these keys that kind of showcase the backstory. So what was kind of the decision to go down this narrative path of guiding through a narrator plus the text, like and focusing on that?
Yeah, so I mean, we were really interested in doing like a multi-character game with more characters that you can get closer to, and for us, a lot of that was really achievable by using a lot of text to sort of both spark your imagination about what might be going on in the game world and to have sort of more interactive dialogue and decision-making around the characters that you meet in this world. So for us, it was all driven by the sort of desire to do something with more characters. Our previous games have been sort of more solitary experiences, and so for us, that was just sort of the guiding principle behind it.
Right, and I noticed, I mean, I only got a little bit, and everyone on the floor today only got a little taste of it, but I noticed key things like relationship development and also enlightening. You call it enlightening. So how does the whole relationship enlightenment thing, if you can give us a little bit more detail about how that evolves throughout the story?
Sure. So in this game, you play as this character called the Reader, and the reason you've been exiled to the downside is because you're literate, and that's a crime in this world. And you meet a group of exiles who basically they can't read. But they find this book, and they really need someone to sort of unlock its secrets, and that's where you come in. And the book sort of contains the path to completing these different rituals, which will get you your freedom. So everyone has their sort of own unique reason for being exiled and their own unique reason for wanting to go home. And you find out when you read this text that you need to become enlightened in order to leave. So you participate in these rituals in order to gain enlightenment, in order to hopefully someday be free.
Okay, and so we've talked a lot about the story. Let's kind of move towards these rituals, these enlightenment things, where basically it feels like, and I wasn't 100% sure, that you're reading a book, they go into this ritual. It seems like that it's very gradual, that it kind of transforms. They're actually showing it right now behind us, and you have this type of real-time action strategy. So kind of explain that direction for our viewers.
Yes, sure. So you compete in basically what we're calling these sort of competitive rituals, where your group of exiles face off against another group of exiles, and you're both competing for your freedom, because whoever prevails in the right gets that much closer to the goal of actually someday being free. So yeah, it plays sort of like a 3-on-3 competition where only one person on each side is permitted to move at a time, and you sort of pass control around your three characters, what we call your triumvirate, and you try and douse the opposing pyre. And
so it's set to come out in 2017, so there's still time. You guys just announced it this week. Which is pretty crazy, but what's the next steps for your team? Like, are you just going to focus and bunker down and develop it? Or are you looking for any sort of alpha beta access? What's going next?
Yeah, so for us, we only like to show our games and announce them when they're playable. So PAX is wonderful for that, because we can go and see a lot of people play our game and get a lot of reaction. And so far the reaction's been really positive. So I think the next step for us is really going to be focusing on full production of the game and building the rest of it out for our launch in 2017.
Okay, and so the best place for people to stay up to date on all the news, I'm assuming if you guys announce any sort of gameplay, new trailers, where can they find more information about this game?
Yeah, they can follow us on Twitter at Supergiant Games or go to supergiantgames.com.
All right, perfect. And so it's set to come out 2017, action RPG type feel to it. Very excited. So thank you so much, guys, and we'll make sure to link everything in the description below. Hey guys, Sarah here, and I'm at PAX East. Thanks for watching all of our coverage. If you want to see more, you can just click these fantastic links. And always, you can like, comment, and subscribe to keep watching us and all of our shows.